Let's bring this chilltastic meeting into session. I'm sorry. Just like in the last Sit and Laugh with Me meeting that I did months ago, I will be going through posts and, well, laughing at them with you all. These episodes are more for chilling and not exactly educational or provide any sort of information. Well, I guess that if you get some inspiration from these posts, you can get some inspiration from these posts, so maybe it is just a little informational. I don't know. I can get ideas from pretty much anything. So, anyways, let's get into this laughtastic meeting. I don't know. Alright, first things up. Author problems. Trying to write characters who are smarter than you are. That is really relatable. Whenever I write my characters who are smarter than me, I always have to have another document open, like for synonyms for basic words. When you change your writing style halfway through the story. You guys can't see the picture, but it's a painting of an old man, and then the next one's a picture of an old man. And once again, that is actually pretty relatable. Because I went back to edit some of my old writing, and it is horrible. So, this one says, do my friends know writing terms? Alright, first question. First of all, what is a whip? Ooh, I know this one, work in progress. Yes. Another person got it. What is a whip? I don't know, is it like the WAP song? Haha, I guess. It depends on what you're working on. It stands for work in progress. Oh, I didn't know that. To be fair, I hadn't seen it before I started writing. Second question. What is a pantser? Oh, no clue. I only see pant and sir to be. Oh, bringing in some Spanish knowledge. Nice. Working with what I have. Basically, it's someone who writes without planning, the opposite of a plotter. Like me in my essays, yes. What's a pantser? Someone who writes without planning first? Not sure why it's called that though. Haha. That is 100% accurate. It's called that because they write by the seats of their pants. I'm assuming they mean American pants. Haha, makes sense. I'm hoping they mean American pants so I don't have to have the mental image of Stephen King writing without trousers. What's a pantser? No clue. Something to do with underwear. Strangely, underwear and writing aren't really that related. A pantser is someone who doesn't plan before they write, as opposed to a plotter. Third question. What is an OC? Ahaha, my fanfic knowledge coming to play now. Original character. Ahaha. Yep, Wattpad or AO3. Wattpad was my go-to plus Tumblr. Decent. Do you know what an OC is? Nope, hahaha. I should just stay looking the I should just stay looking these up. I should just start looking these up. Original character or something? It does mean original character, yeah. Did you look it up? Maybe. What is an OC? Original character. Yes, I Google it. Correct. Hahaha. So I have no clue. Also, could be original content. Fair enough. It's obscure knowledge. Fourth question. What is NaNoWriMo? That is sodium. Apart from that, no clue. Adding some salt to writing, haha. When your characters are hella salty. It stands for National Novel Writing Month, a contest held in November where you have to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. It's very difficult. What's NaNoWriMo? I think this is the hardest one. Oh, that's something I haven't heard of in years. I think it's a month where you're meant to write a lot each day. I can't remember what the goal is or what the name is short for. It's been a while since my last major offer phase. Haha. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It stands for National Novel Writing Month, a contest held in November where you have to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. Fifth and last question of this post. And finally, what's purple prose? Really nice prose? Because purple's a nice color. I mean, kind of on the right track. It's overly extravagant prose. Oh my god, really? Love that. And finally, what's purple prose? I want to say it's something to do with writing flowery text. I've only heard of it once, though, on your page, I think. Haha. So I'm not certain. Yeah, you're correct. It's overly elaborate language. What's purple pose without looking it up? They sent a whole bunch of shrug emojis. It's when someone has written it in an overly extravagant way, like an essay if you haven't met the word count. Okay, cool, haha. I'm learning things, haha. Alright, that was a little boring. Let's go on to just straight up memes. Someone reading my writing. Wow, great story. Me sticking my hands into plot holes. Thanks, it has pockets. Me sitting down to write. And in this chapter, the characters figure out the solution to this big annoying problem. Me paling. I have to figure out a solution to this big annoying problem. That one was short. Dialogues that will make you feel happy. Dialogue that makes the reader feel happiness. You came back. I promised, didn't I? I love you a lot more than you believe. You're pretty. You have a nice smile. Your eyes are cool. You look nice. I wish I had a camera. You look like a Picasso painting. Do you know how Picasso painted people? I never said good at painting. I was never good at painting. She says she never looked at an art, like a work of art. Alright. They're just fictional characters. I screamed as I reached into my chest, pulled out my heart, and flung it out a window. Every writer will relate. Sitting in front of a computer? No ideas. Sitting with a notepad of some kind? No ideas. Has plenty of free time to write? Nothing. Those ideas in the odd godly hours in the morning when I'm just about to fall asleep? Wakey, wakey, wakey! Person. So, you're writing a book? Me? Yes. That's amazing. You think you can maybe make me into a character? Leave. Right. Now. Actually, whenever my friends ask me to make them into characters, I do. No promises that they get a lot of story time in showbiz and show that much words. Me vibing in school, trying to just get stuff done. My character's my head. Hey, hey, hey! Launches into a three-ring circus complete with flying food, queens crying in the corner of my mind, pirates starting fistfights over who has a sexier shit. A person I just met. It's nice to meet you. So, do you have any hobbies? My mom, eyes wide, my dad running away, my sister. Don't say it. Me? Well, you see, I like to write a lot. My characters, suffering through horrible trauma, losing everything and everyone they love, their lives basically turning to a horror story. Me sitting behind my computer screen with a party-sized bag of Doritos projecting my trauma onto them. Ah ha ha, that's right, get wrecked. Me before venturing into the world of books. Weapons are bad, fighting is not good. Me now, sword, 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 swords, pirates blowing stuff up, queens stomping on necks. Yes, I love it all. The first rule of writing is hoard notebooks. The second rule of writing is we do not write in our notebook hoard. And lastly, writer and reader memes. I'm running out of time, but this is only last post. Writing advice is always like, oh, you need to know your characters super well. No. All I've ever needed to know is that they are 1, hot, and 2, morally questionable. That is it. Writing what happens next to my whip, gross face. Daydreaming what happens next to my whip without writing anything down, yes. The best feeling in the world is suddenly having a sudden idea that makes everything in your whip just fall into place. And I just had that this morning, and oh my god, it was amazing. I can Finally right, lol. Anyway, I was going to whack some poetry or something, lol, but I thought I'd just be frank. Me, I hate cliches. Yeah, I'm running out of time, whatever. The story has three characters who treat each other as family they never had. Me sobbing, they treat each other as the family they never had. The worst is when you're reading a really good book that follows multiple character stories, and you love it 90% of the time until it periodically switches back to that one character story that you just could not care less about, and it's like an entire chapter of maternal groaning while waiting for the plot to switch back to a character that you actually care about. That entire thing was one sentence. Things bookworms are upset about. Sequels coming out a different size to first book. Damaged book mail. How they can't read through their to-be-read pile before they die. That time the Library of Alexandria burnt down. Writers. Laying in bed constructs perfect plot. Standing in shower constructs perfect characters. While driving constructs perfect setting. Staring at blank page. What are words? I will never cease to be amazed by books. Seriously, just think about it. Thousands of people read the same book, but in each one's mind the characters look different and the setting changes and we're all reading the same thing. But it's so unique to each of us. That's insanely cool. And that's everything for today's meeting. I thought this one would be a little more funnier, but I guess it was, not really. Anyways, I hope that you all had a lot of laughs and enjoyed your time with me. I hope that you all have a phenomenal rest of your days as well. Check out the podcast Instagram at creativewriting_club. Also, be sure to check out the Discord server in the description or in the link in my bio for the Instagram listeners. My personal Instagram is at dark_night_wolves. Let's bring this meeting to an end.